So yeah, you can therefore comprehend why I've got a sound and there's plenty of veracity to my case against religious judges going, oh, I'll care for you, and it's a subjugation that is complementary to the love of slavery, which is promoted in both testaments of the disgraceful Bible. ALANEE is a person who thinks that on the basis of her face I would be attracted to women who have facial semblance to her, as she would sing songs about running the race till she sees Jesus' face, glory of the grace and blah blah blah. Oh, let me stand in the glory of your grace, singing to fucking puppets and shadow play and fucking bullshit. I found her religion amazingly, tremendously offensive. I found her propensity for assumptions. We had points of agreement on wanting to be helpful to people, and that's why I was involved in offering a free breakfast service to high school classmates. But I really observed her mind, and it makes me feel sick. Her mind, you could not have caught up with her for years, and she'll be like, "Oh, you're still my Lukey." You're and she'll assume a bunch of beliefs on your behalf. It's fucked with a lot of things, because it means she doesn't intellectually ask, so what's changed in your mind? What have you been through in terms of your thinking in the years in between our catching up? And she's not one to ask those questions at all. So I find her. She has any claim to friendship. I can get fucking accused of child kidnapping and fucking trying to nuke kids with wait till God tells you who to marry and fuck, and wear this ring and sign a contract. Child abduction because of how my family broke up initially is what I could get her charged with, just for my teens and her contribution to the ruination thereof. So she can fucking run, and if she doesn't believe me that I was robbed in 2010, she can fucking go try and grave rob someone else with long hair. I think if you're watching this, Alan, I think you're a fucking idiot. You're a real offense. You can't tell me why your leap of faith religiously wasn't making assumptions. So I'm in minds. I'm into women's minds and what particular women stand for. You are the proselytizer of a religion that elevates and glorifies the idea that we originated, and the image of God amounts to incestuous reproduction, sexual reproduction. But eating apple is why women shouldn't have rights, and glorify a ransom, kidnap, suicide, rape, murder as a gift from him and from God. God sacrificing himself to himself to save us from himself. Does that sound like he's not a nut case if were he to exist? Yeah, if I get one more statement or assumption out of her, I'll take her to fucking court. She Keith at his funeral. I was devastated. So she likes boys crying, coming up going hi, and then leading you to the Lord, and then when you leave, she's got no interest in asking you how or why you decided that Christianity wasn't for you, why you're offended by it, why you're against it, if you are against it. And because of that, she too took on a bunch of views, presumptuous views about interpreting art on my behalf. I really, really don't like her. And mind. I'm wondering, because at the heart of it, if the best and the gospel with the most veracity is one that's said to have been written by someone by the name of Mark, and it's dated 37 years after the murder of Jesus, then it's the only one that you can even scantly, barely think had any trustworthy concepts in it whatsoever. Even that is to say, well, that 37 years of hearsay has veracity, and but yeah, no resurrection in the Gospel of Mark. It's a known interpolation in chapter 16. There was no coming back from the dead. There was no confession to be the king of the Jews. So you're trying to say that a target, kidnapped, suicided, rapey, murdered man is something whose body and blood were broken and shed for you to eat and drink, and yet you think what of me and what I might do? You're part of why I haven't got my driver's license. Fucking idiot. ALANEE, you are a fucking idiot. The approach is to say, how are you going? And what's new? And what do you think about? And because what you believe in, I truly understand why you as a full overage adult married person would still be obsessed with talk of sex and kitties. So fuck you. Put up with you, and you're known overseas. You like that? You like that you were known overseas? Okay, good work.